Welcome back, everyone, to the second and final round of the St. Louis Disc Golf Club Killer Bees Rock Road Rumble. We're going to be at Endicott Park. My name is Alan Hooper. I'm here with Taylor Thomas.
Hey, Alan, and we have a good card for you. The card, we're going to have Andrew Presnell, Brock Rohler, Calvin Kinsella, and Adrian Chevalier.
Yeah, great lead card for some hometown action today at this classic St. Louis course. I'm excited to see these guys tear it up.
In hole one, we have a downhill 260-foot par 3. Multiple ways to get to this basket, but it is guarded by this semicircle of trees that you have to putt through.
Yeah, definitely kind of a tricky green as well. Rollaway potential and lots of trees to guard a putt. Prezi going up the middle, but he flips it a little bit. But a pretty good result.
Yeah, I think he gave himself a putt there. And we have Brock Rohler at 2 under. They're in the forehand on the outside. Kind of about where Prezi is.
Yeah, it looks like to be circle's edge. And here's hometown hero Calvin Kinsella, sponsored by Dark Ace.
Forehand looking good. Maybe flipped up a little too much. Oh, nope, it looks...
Needs to sit. That's just unfortunate. Very unlucky, but I mean, that's what happens on this green. And here's Adrian. He's got a lot of power. He's a really smooth player.
Great touch.
Yeah, good speed control there. Sits down for him. He's pretty much parked. So Calvin rolled away. He looks to be about 50, 60 uphill.
I just couldn't get enough oomph on it.
Yeah, good bid. So Brock was actually pretty short, but he
Great putt
bangs
from
it.
Brock.
Yeah, great way to start the second round, capitalizing on a pretty good tee shot.
Andrew just from a little closer. And just over the edge.
Yeah, just enough on that putt. Good thing it didn't catch a nub, but he's got a birdie to start his second round.
And Adrian with the tap in. Birdie. Great shot from Adrian there.
And Calvin taps in as we move on to hole 2. It's a par 4 uphill, 405 feet. Lots of guardian trees in the middle, so you can't really throw straight at it. You have to kind of go wide left with either a backhand hyzer or wide right, or you can go roller. I have seen some air shots get through the middle, but you kind of got to get lucky. Definitely reachable, but it's really tough.
Yeah. Oh, Prez is opting for the roller. Just needs to get lucky through these trees. Clips 1. It was slowing down a little bit, but pretty easy up and down from
that's
there.
A typical spot to land is kind of right in the middle of all those trees, and then you have like an uphill 150-foot upshot.
Yep, Brock out past all those trees. Nothing to deal with for his upshot now.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Here's Adrian. He's got the power to get there for sure. Oh my gosh, that is a smash.
He, what, 50 short?
Wow. Yeah, 40, 50. That's definitely a look for eagle. And Calvin's also got a lot of power. Kind of turns this one over a little bit, but still a decent result. And Calvin's going to be first here, but he's got a pretty good angle for this little hyzer upshot. There is a path long. It's probably 20, 30 feet long, and can come into play.
Great up from Calvin there.
Yeah, he'll have a tap in 3 for birdie.
Same shot. Prezi just following Calvin there.
And Brock's wide open. Let's see if he gives this a run.
Good run. Good
And
run.
just kind of laying up, but ends up behind that tree, so that could be kind of tricky. Adrian, wow, this is like
Looks even
40.
closer than I thought.
Yeah. I mean, that was like almost inside the circle, and that's an eagle. What
Yep.
a great drive and putt from Adrian. He gets stroke on the card, and
A little left.
yeah, he kind of shanked his upshot, and he pays for it there. He's going to lose another stroke to Prezi, and not a good result.
Yep, and that eagle by Adrian actually was the only one of the day also. So
Yeah, you don't see that very often at all, so that's pretty amazing. The hole was playing .73 under par, but still a 2 is very rare.
This place is beautiful. You play disc golf right out the door.
Van Man Discs, located at 1524 Clinton Hills Parkway in Swansea. Open every day. VanManDiscs.com.
on to hole 3. Kind of have 2 normal gap on the right side, and you have this inside gap on the left. Most people will be taking this right backhand gap, something straight to just hyzer just a bit, significantly downhill. A couple trees that you have to miss.
Yeah, tight line, definitely righty backhand friendly. This looks a little high and catches that late guardian. So that's a typical spot to land.
Prez looks like he's lining up with the green drone.
Yeah, great hole for a mid-range if you've got the power. Just kind of punch it low, but he pulls it a little bit and catches the trees on the right.
This looks low enough. Does get skip? Not enough skip. Kind of that typical spot with Adrian.
Yeah, you have to hit the nose angle on this one absolutely perfect to get all the way to the basket. Yeah,
Looks like Brock kicked that tree also.
everybody kind of missing their line there, but should be some easy upshots and probably a bunch of pars.
Brock getting it close. No, that was Prez. Getting close to the basket. Just a little low.
Yeah, this hitting these 2 trees leaves you about 70, 80 feet away. So a long run, but usually just a par if you don't pure the line.
Yeah, sometimes this green is fast though too.
Yeah. Calvin just a little nose up and runs it. So he's got a tester coming back. That's 20, 25 feet.
Good catch.
Yeah, squeaks it in left side, and that's a good par save.
Good par putt for Brock. And then Adrian and Prez will be tapping in their pars as well.
Now we're on to hole 4, Going back up the hill, it's par 3. I believe we're playing to the C pin. It says 213 feet, but it plays way longer than that. You have a couple options here. You can go up the middle inside, which is really tight. A lot of people just go big wide hyzer, or if you're a forehand guy like Taylor, you just throw a huge forehand Annie, which is pretty tough. There is OB long as well, so if you have the power, you can pull that hyzer and actually go OB long.
Yep, and those are the guardian trees. That did not look like it had a good roll.
Yeah, that was a good line, but got kind of unlucky with the result. A lot of shots will just land in that creek, and then you have like a 25, 30 footer from the creek.
Loved it.
Just like
the
that.
same tree.
Yeah, that's definitely a putt, though, from where he landed. Oh, that was looking good, but a little inside and drops down short. Oh, forehand up the middle. I like this play.
Oh, it got up there. Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
He got past the little creek bed. He's inside circle putting.
So Andrew's first putt, this looks to be about 35, 40 feet. Probably some branches in the way.
Oh, just a little high left.
Yeah, almost. Good run. Calvin just a little closer. Always tricky footing from this dry creek bed.
Just a bit low.
Yeah, leaves it short. And Adrian, similar spot.
A little short right.
Yeah, some dog barking in the background might have razzed him there. But Brock's got a 20-footer from a great drive. I've not seen that often inside forehand.
That's a very tough shot.
Yeah, that line is super tight. And a good birdie conversion there from Brock to get a stroke back on Prezi.
Adrian has to maneuver the branch here. And we have tapping pars from Adrian, Calvin, and Prez.
Shout out to the St. Louis Disc Golf Club for putting on the ice box at Endicott every year to raise money for the food bank. Hole 4 was our feature hole this year with some great artwork on the disc from Neil Brown.
And on to hole 5, downhill, par 3, 378 feet. That tree on the right that we just passed kind of eats some discs up. You're trying to just maneuver these bushes and give yourself a putt. I think that's actually in C though, not this placement, just a little farther.
Yeah, it looks like it's in C. I think I see the stake for B. And Brock going this like inside pushing shot, but leaves it low.
Yep, clips one of the branches. That's kind of what makes this hole hard. There's OB left, so you don't want to throw it too high and just drift left on the hyzer.
Adrian going a little higher. Catches that tree on the right. Yeah, very specific line and nose angle. That's what Endicott does. It really makes you throw a very specific shot to get the birdie. And this looks like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Little long? Yeah.
Yeah, inside the circle, just a bit long. It looked like a drone, I think.
Probably.
Calvin probably throwing a Firebird here. Looks a little bit inside. And he catches that inside Guardian, so he's got a 100-foot upshot.
And just has to contend with this bush to get around a little bit.
Yeah, it's downhill too, so it's kind of touchy. You can definitely go long. And he's got a little 25-foot comebacker there. Brock's got some branches to contend with, but should be no problem. Yeah. Okay, so Adrian gave himself a circle 2 look.
Great putt.
Bangs it. That was great putt. Smooth. Catches high right. And Andrew from, looks like just inside the circle here. Looking to keep pace with Adrian.
Great catch. Just a little right, but still pulls in.
That was a good catch. Definitely kind of a tweener putt, but good pace, and he sticks it. Calvin looking to save his par from about 23 feet.
Good putt from Calvin. And Brock with the straddle putt from about 10 feet.
On to hole 6, par 3, 400 feet, playing along this creek to the right that is casual. There's a fence on the left. It's a very specific shot shape. Again, you have to either throw a hyzer flip that just rides to the right with very little fade, or you've got this power forehand that can, you definitely want to flip it up a little bit. This is inside, and that can get nasty on that right side.
Yeah, anything in the creek is just very thick, very hard to maneuver yourself in there.
Andrew, this looks a little nose up. It's fading out, but hits the fence, and he's got a inside circle putt.
This is looking better.
Yeah, that
Good
looks like
correction for Adrian.
the move you want to see on the forehand, but pretty stable disc, skips out, but he's still got a birdie putt. And Calvin puts good move, might be a little turned. Yeah,
He clipped a branch.
yeah. Also, Adrian, I guess, kicked out of the woods. So he's got this little touchy forehand upshot and skips into the creek, which is casual, just tricky footing from down there. Calvin leaves it short. He's going to have a long putt to save his par. So he's still got probably 45, 50 feet. Caught that stump. That definitely stops a lot of good drives and upshots.
Oh, just a little short. He almost
Yeah.
had it.
Good bid. He'll tap in a bogey. And Adrian, wow, he's pretty close, but got some branches.
Great putt from Adrian.
Great
Saved the
par
par.
save. Yeah. He's putting together a pretty good round so far.
4 under through 6. That's real good accurate in the cut. Here's that weird footwork that Alan was talking about earlier.
Yeah, Brock really wants to make this one to get back tied with Adrian, who has overtaken him so far this round. Oh,
Just a bit low. Couldn't get his full stance, maybe just a little uncomfortable.
and Andrew, this is a great drive. This hole is not very easy.
Oh, and you don't see that every day. Just left a little short.
Yeah, him and Brock making the same mistake. Only 3 birdies today. It was playing .15 over par.
Yeah, as Brock taps in his 3 and Calvin taps in his bogey. And we're on to hole 7. Dead straight shot. A lot of trouble both sides. You gotta stay in the fairway. That's the goal here.
Yeah, one of the hardest par 3s in St. Louis for sure. A lot of danger. Very tricky line. You can find yourself some really bad spots on this hole.
Yep. And we are playing to where the drone ended.
Yeah, it's a very specific hyzer flip. Oh man, Adrian had a good move, but caught that late branch. That was looking really good though. You can also throw a power forehand, but it's really tight.
Let's stay off that tree. This is looking really good.
Wow, sit. Goes long,
Yeah.
and that's a great tee shot. I mean, anything with a putt is just excellent.
Yep. And that water that we saw, that is casual water as well.
Brock pulls it to the right, catches early, kicks right. That's going to be tough. And this is early out of the hand, but on a good angle.
It fought quite a bit of ways, but
Yeah. That's
still
actually
has a weird out.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad. That left side is probably more forgiving than the right, especially if you get some distance. And Brock doesn't have a whole lot to work with.
Oh, if that would have fought through, you would have had it.
Yeah, that corner catches a lot of those up shots when you're on that right side. Adrian looks to be 70, 80. Not very makeable from there. Ooh.
Puts a good bit on it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of branches that kind of come out from that right corner. And so
Yeah.
Calvin's looking at a forehand putt.
Oh, great run.
Man, great bid. Just a bit high. I mean, so close. He's just trying to get one to fall.
Brock has a bit of a line. Oh, just a little high.
That looked like a pretty good putt, but I guess just caught that high chain. And Andrew for a stroke on the card in the field. Oh, man.
Another one short.
Yeah, only 2 birdies on the day on hole 7, playing .27 over par. Shout out to Derek Green and Phil McGuire.
As the rest of our card. Well, Calvin tapping in the par, Brock tapping in the bogey.
On to hole 8. It's a par 3, 291 feet. Pretty much a must get. It's a righty backhand hyzer hole. There is kind of a tunnel you have to hit, but it's one of the most gettable holes on the course for sure.
Yeah, it's slightly uphill. You can't really tell from the tee as much, but gotta put it a little harder than you think you would. Because a lot of these do filter left, kind of like this is.
That's pretty good though. He got up there to circle 2.
Yep.
Looked like he was throwing a putter or mid or something slow.
Yeah.
Andrew leaking left just like Adrian, but good ground play. He's a little closer.
Yeah, he might just have the tree contend with for his putt.
Calvin looks like he's got a Firebird again. And this looks perfect. Haha,
There it
pull
is.
tap. And so no problem for Calvin. That'll be a birdie.
Brock gets the hyzer out. Yeah, that's good too.
A very common spot to end up on that high left side. And Adrian looks to be 45, 50 feet. This putt can run away from you if you miss it. Leaves it low, but he should have a pretty easy comeback or 20, 25 feet uphill. And Andrew, not sure if he's in the circle. It's pretty close to circle's edge. Gotta straddle out around this tree. I'm guessing he makes this. He's probably not happy with his last couple putts.
He just needed the straddle to get back going.
Yeah, he sneaks that one in the corner pocket, but a good correction to get the height, and that's a good birdie.
Brock's looking about probably the same distance as Andrew, maybe a little closer. Corner pocket.
Squeaks it in. He's, I guess, happy with that. I don't know. It doesn't look happy, but shakes his head. Gets the birdie anyway.
Adrian with his 20-footer to get his par.
Yeah, he keeps it clean, saves his par. I know he wanted to get that one, but still a pretty good front nine so far.
And Calvin with a tap-in birdie.
Yeah, don't hit your head there, Cal.
And we are on to the final hole of the front nine at Endicott, par 3, 328 feet, significantly uphill. It's a max shot, forehand hyzer, or there's backhand turnover, backhand roller, whatever you can do to get right.
Yeah, very tough hole to get. There is a Mando on the right, so you can't just throw a hyzer. You have to go up the middle here.
Here's that roller.
Yeah, this looks great. Misses everything. Wow.
And he puts it to circle.
That is excellent. It's about as close as you'll ever see a disc get to this basket on the tee, or from the tee.
Calvin's going the air Annie. This is looking good.
This is a
hyzer
great
out a little
move. And pretty good result. I mean, that's circle 2.
Yep, he has a putt at it. Brock going with the power forehand here.
Yeah, easily 400 feet of forehand power to get to this pin.
Last one.
It was close.
Inside, if he would have missed that tree, he probably would have been up close to the circle.
Adrian also going power forehand. Try to sneak him through.
Squeaks up there to maybe just outside circle 2. Maybe inside circle 2.
Brock has a wide open putt though.
Yeah, this is makeable.
Just a little low.
Calvin from just a bit closer, probably 45, 50 feet. Oh man, just a bit low. He's been all over it.
Just a little left, I guess.
Man, so close. And Andrew from probably just inside the circle. Cash money. The only birdie on the day on hole 9. was playing .12 strokes over par, so not a lot of bogeys, but really tough birdie.
Yep, and as the rest of our card taps out their pars, we have Andrew leading at 11 under, 5 under on the round. Adrian has tapped in his par on the round, 4 under on the round, 5 under for the tournament. Brock and Calvin, 2 under, 1 under, respectively.
And thanks for watching that front nine at Endicott Park with us. Thanks to St. Louis Disc Golf Club, Skyheiser Productions. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you on the next for the final 9 at Endicott Park.